Good afternoon and welcome back to Fixer Upper. Just wanted to bring you back in and let you see some things that we've done. We don't have huge milestones left in the house, but we are continuously working on it and making little adjustments to the property to make it look better and better all the time. First thing I want to show you is this chandelier. As I told you in previous episodes, when I bought the house, most of the chandeliers had been sold. So we had very few lights in the property. Of course, a house this old, we don't have can lights in it. So without chandeliers and lamps, it was dark in here. So we finally found a chandelier that was large enough for this space. I found it in a farmhouse in Virginia and had it shipped here. But I think it's really beautiful. It is perfect size for this space and it gives us all the light that we need. So this was kind of a big deal for me because I'd been looking for quite a while, but I'm really excited to have this chandelier in this house and have all the light we need for this room. Let me show you a couple other things that I've got in here. All right, the next thing I want to show you, we have 3 porches, exterior porches. And when I bought the house, the screens were all kind of ripped and torn. So we took the screens out because it was easier for the painters to paint without them there. Well, they're coming back. The painting's been done. We put a little blue on the ceiling, a little paint blue. And so that's up there. We finished painting, we finished the floors, and now the screens are coming back on so that we can sit out here. I have not yet purchased any furniture out here, but I do have my eye on some that I think I'll be getting pretty shortly. 3 exterior porches. 2 of them are done with the exception of a door, and then one of them just has a little bit of screen left, and then I've also got them fixing the screen doors upstairs in the front and at the front doors because those are ripped and torn. So those are going to be finished too, and that should all happen I think by the end of this week. So that'll be really great, and then we'll be able to use these beautiful spaces. I can't wait. Let me show you one more thing before we leave. And the last little thing I want to talk about in today's episode before we wrap up is this column. This house is actually all brick, and the columns are brick. Everything just has stucco on top of the brick. Most of the house didn't have gutters, and some of the gutters that were on the house were not attached to the house properly. So water got between the brick and the stucco pretty badly on this one, so that there were pieces of the stucco, and if you've driven by here in the last few months, you would have seen big chunks of stucco all over the place. So I have found the most fabulous stucco and plaster guys. They did an absolutely beautiful job on this column. This is not an easy thing to do, and all it lacks is some paint. It's going to be painted and then it'll look like the rest of them. But they really did a great job finishing out the plaster work on this column, and you can see it's done all the way to the top. And if you need their contact information, please reach out. I'm happy to share. Small businesses in Tuscaloosa that do a really good job, love to share them, love to have them blow up and just be really successful. And these guys have really done a great job for me over and over and over again. But this is it for today. The landscaping guys will be finishing up this side of the house hopefully by the end of this week as well. And so I'll do another one at the end of this week, beginning of next week, to show the landscaping. And I am a landscape girl. I cannot wait. We have 52 plants, I think, going in just one of the beds this next week, and it's going to be gorgeous. So stay tuned. This one is 13. The next one is Fixer Upper 14, and you're going to see some really great things that are going to really make this house start to stand out and pop. Thanks so much. I'm Carrie Fitz for Carrie Fitz Real Estate, and we will see you next time.